Deep in the heart of Goa, a small coastal state in India, lies a centuries-old tradition rooted in the local culture, the production of Feni, a unique and rare liquor made from the juice of cashew fruit. This traditional craft is carried forward by a handful of families, including the Goankar family, whose methods have stood the test of time for more than 100 years. Their story is one of resilience, heritage, and a struggle to preserve a way of life as the world around them changes. Every morning, the Goankars begin their day with a ritual as old as the family business itself. Armed with wooden sticks tipped with needles, they comb through their land in search of ripe cashew fruits that have fallen to the ground. This practice, performed under the watchful eye of the family matriarch Drupathi Goankar, has been perfected over decades. At 80 years old, Drupathi has dedicated 60 years of her life to Feni making, a tradition she inherited from her late husband. During the brief Feni season, spanning March and April, the entire family works together. From the youngest grandchildren to Drupathi herself, they gather the fallen fruits and fill buckets, averaging 8 buckets within an hour. These fruits are then carefully separated from their seeds, a labor-intensive process performed by hand. While the cashew nuts are sold to factories for roasting and packaging, the real treasure lies in the fruit's juice, which is the lifeblood of Feni production. The next step is juicing, a task that falls to Drupathi's son, Santosh. Donning mining boots with hard soles, he crushes the fruits underfoot, a method the family has found to be more effective than their earlier practice of using a large wooden stick. The process is grueling, especially in the intense heat that often exceeds 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yet, Santosh's determination never falters as he stomps away, turning the cashew fruit into a vat of juice within an hour. After juicing, the remaining fruit pulp is compressed further. Santosh gathers the remnants, binds them with ropes, and weighs them down with rocks to extract the last drops of juice. This mixture ferments for 2 to 3 days before it is filtered and transferred into copper drums for distillation. The process is a careful dance of tradition and technique. To seal the drum, Drupathi uses a cloth soaked in mud sourced from nearby anthills, a unique choice of material that owes its sealing properties to the ants and snakes that refine the soil in these mounds. The distillation process is an art in itself. Over the course of 8 hours, steam from the heated juice travels through pipes and condenses into a less potent liquid known as urag. Some of this is sold locally, while the rest is redistilled for another 7 to 8 hours until it transforms into Feni, a spirit boasting an alcohol content of 45%. Testing the final product is a skill honed through decades of experience. The size and behavior of the bubbles in the liquid tell the family whether the batch is up to standard. The Goankar family produces 175 liters of Feni each season, all of which is sold to local buyers. Their earnings amount to 50,000 Indian rupees, equivalent to approximately $700, barely enough to sustain the family and their labor-intensive operation. The decline in demand from nearby villages as residents migrate to urban centers for work poses an additional challenge. Expanding their business is unlikely, as acquiring more land is prohibitively expensive, with the government auctioning cashew trees to the highest bidder. While the Goankars on preserving their small-scale, traditional methods, other players in Goa's Feni industry are taking a different approach. Brands like Cazulo aim to bring the spirit into the limelight, appealing to both locals and tourists with innovative marketing strategies. Their offerings include guided distillery tours and the spectacle of retrieving aged Feni bottles from underwater storage. Despite these modern twists, Cazulo sources its Feni from local farmers who adhere to age-old practices similar to those of the Goankar family, ensuring that the liquor retains its authentic character. The history of Feni dates back to at least the 16th century, when Portuguese colonists introduced cashew trees to Goa from Brazil. Before the advent of cashew Feni, Locals produced a palm-based liquor called toddy, but the relative ease of distilling cashew juice soon made Feni the drink of choice in the region. Over the centuries, it became a staple in Goan culture, yet its appeal has remained largely confined to the state, unable to gain traction beyond its borders. For the Goankars, the future of their Feni-making tradition is uncertain. The family operates in a delicate balance, preserving an ancestral craft while grappling with the realities of a modern economy. As younger generations increasingly seek opportunities outside their villages, the sustainability of this heritage business hangs in the balance. Still, for now, they continue their work, guided by the knowledge passed down through generations and a commitment to quality that no machine could replicate. Their story is a testament to the enduring spirit of a family and a community bound by tradition. It reflects the challenges faced by small-scale artisans around the world who strive to keep their craft alive in the face of economic pressures and cultural shifts. In every drop of Feni produced by the Goankars, there is a story and narrative of resilience, adaptation, and an unwavering dedication to preserving a piece of Go's cultural identity.